Hey everyone, my name is David, and I wanted to film this YouTube video kind of on the fly. I'm in the middle of working, and I saw that one of my clients, I'm going through their lead list, which I finished for one of our outbound sequences. So I processed the whole lead list through the outbound engine that I built for them. But when I look closer at the lead list, I find still 400 contacts that are qualified, but they didn't get picked up by my engine because they simply just didn't have a domain in the lead list. I did a couple of Google searches real quick to see if these companies were even relevant, and most of them still are. So I decided to film this YouTube video. It's essentially going to be a tutorial on how to build a domain finder, or excuse me, it's a tutorial on an automation to find domains from your lead list. Once I have domains in that column, then my engine is automatically going to pick them up and then process them, and I can upload them to the campaign. So the purpose of this video is one, so I can just get the hang of recording. Two, so you can find some value in how to find domains from a lead list using automation, or just systems thinking in general on how to squeeze more ROI out of the stuff that you already do, and it shouldn't take you very long. So I'm gonna jump right in to it. And if you're looking at my screen, you should see a lead list. So this is what I'm talking about. This format is what most of my clients see. But just to give you guys some visuals on what I'm referencing here, we have this stage column, column O, and there's no complete key here. When there's complete, that means that it's ready to be uploaded into the campaign. And since I've technically processed all of them, that doesn't exist. But if I go to filter, so these are all the leads that have been filtered out. You can see under the qualifier column, which is column K, we have creative. Now, to give you guys some context here, this lead list is for cosmic.app. They're low ticket SaaS in the design sector. And so I'm doing outreach for them. And who I'm targeting here are other video design production companies, and sometimes these agencies don't operate on the design side, they just do media buying. And so I'm qualifying them before I even put them in the sequence. Just for one, we can save our inboxes from being hurt, and two, have better metrics. So even though this might shrink in our pool, it really just in result gives us better metrics because we're hyper focused and hyper targeting the right people. So anyway, if I go to this column, you can see we still have people that are qualified, right? Because there's only two keys. It's either creative or filter. So if I just filter for creative, we have 281. So we have 281 qualified people here, but they just didn't get picked up simply because they don't have a domain. So what I'm going to do is build an automation that grabs their domain, and then we're going to process them through the lead list. And so I already started the automation a little bit. This video, hopefully you guys I've already set up an n8n. You can use make.com, but really this is just to, show you guys thinking on the fly. So cool. So we have the get rows module here. You're going to want to do get roles. You're going to click the list that you're looking to get, and then the tab. So in this case, it's 908 lookalikes. Then I'm going to loop over. So we run each API call one at a time. And so this is the first nugget of value here. I like to use Linkup. It's not even that I like to use Linkup. It is that Linkup is probably the best deep research AI tool. I wouldn't even say probably. Like if you go to their homepage, or this is the homepage. Well, anyway, there's some sort of part on their page where they have their benchmarks linked, and according to those, they are the best tool. So I'm going to link up, make your account, do all that. Copy the curl here, and I'm going to change my API key. I'm going to have to pause this, and then paste the curl in here, and then import it, and then n8n will automatically put everything in here for you. So I'm going to change the query here at the bottom, and then this API key is going to be gone. So if you even bother trying to take it, I promise nothing is going to be there. So why don't I test this workflow? And I need a filter. So right now we're looping through, but I need a filter. So what I'm going to do is add a filter here. So we're getting all the rows from the sheet, but I need a filter. So what am I filtering for? If I go back to the list, I'm looking to filter out people that don't have a domain for one, so no domain. They are qualified, so that equals creative. So domain is not empty. And then under qualifier, this equals creative. And then after qualifier, it would be stage. I guess it doesn't really matter. Creative is not empty. I guess let's make sure that we're targeting the right one. So we'll go to filter. Stage, my bad. Stage is equal to filter. And just to show you guys some of my results, because you might be thinking like, why would I even watch your video? Okay, cool. This is Cosmic. This is their campaign. And once we implemented this next level, like hyper targeting, because before it wasn't as targeted. Like we didn't have a qualifier. We didn't have like a work type reasoning. And then we even do further enrichment. We analyze the company's process context and how that's relevant to my client, in this case Cosmic, and then we even surface like a proof point that is actual evidence that this process context is what, like how it would fit with Cosmic, and then a confidence score. So before I implemented all this, the results were not as good as the results that I'm about to show you, but you can see that I'm recording this on October 14th, and so it's only been, I guess what, a little less than 2 weeks, because we started Thursday, technically. No, we started Friday, October 3rd. So anyway, in less than 2 weeks, we already have 5 opportunities, and the reply rate is 1.6%, and that's pretty damn good. We only have 855 leads, so it's not even like a lot of leads. So just to show you why this is important and why, if you should listen to me, this is why. So obviously I'm going to get these numbers up, and I'm also going to add more leads to this list. So going back to our whole thing, look at the filter. If this is correct, I'm going to execute this step. If this filter works well, the results should be 281 rows. So it discarded a bunch. So why don't I try that again? Okay, something is up. Oh. So the domain is empty. Domain is empty, creative filter. Let's try that again. So the reason why it should be 281 rows is because if you look down, based off of these filters, the rows displayed are 281. Cool, so that's right. So I'm going to connect this to my loop, save it, and now we're going to link up. Now this is going to be rather easy. Let me see, search, interesting. I don't like this. I prefer to have it different. Let me see. Oh, did I switch that already? Yeah, I don't like the way that was set up. The way that I like to have it is, so we have the data, and then we do depth, output type, and then standard. So I'm gonna go back here, use the fields, and I'm gonna add another parameter and then add another parameter. So this one's gonna be question. This will be our information. This one's gonna be depth, output type, and include images. So this one's gonna be output type, and then include images. So we'll put no, or is it Boolean? It's false. Search results, standard. Okay. Standard. And if you guys want to know like what these query parameters mean, if you go to their playground, it's right here. So standard is just their fastest response time. I only really use standard. I've never really needed deep. It's also exponentially more expensive. So standard and then sourced answer. I like that one the best because it just kind of gives you a summary. It's like when ChatGPT replies to you. You can get a raw context answer, which is just all the stuff that it is referencing, or you can get a structured answer. So I like sourced answer. Include images, false. Cool. Let me go back here. Isn't that output type? Sourced answer. Yeah, I like that. Sourced. Standard. And then Q. This is our question. So let us figure out how to. That's wrong. I'll just do a new chat. Hey, can you return a linkup.so-prompt? We should probably, you are a master engineer for AI deep research tools. And then so we tell it what the, like who it is. Return a linkup.so-prompt or an HTTP node. And then use the prompt to return a naked domain and nothing else belonging to a creative design agency. Design, video, production, agency, and the inputs will be company name, location. So now we got to figure out what the inputs are going to be. So if I go here, so we have the company name, we have the organization's LinkedIn, which is pretty strong. So I might just do that. Yeah, so we'll do the company name, the location, and then the organization's LinkedIn. So if we go here, company name, location, cool. So yeah, that should be fine. So then if I go back to, oh, this is still running. Wow, that's awful. Not that many results. Sorry. Okay. If we go back here, let's copy this prompt. I'm sure it'll be fine. Come in here, open up the expression box. We'll paste it, and then we'll execute the previous node so we can map everything. We don't need, so you know what, a shout out to Claude for trying to help here, but we don't need it to verify whether it's a creative agency or not. So we have the input data. Cool. Research guidelines is prioritize the, no, okay, cool. So some additional context. So if these agencies had a domain, it would have shown up. If they had a domain on their LinkedIn, it would have shown up, but they don't. So the instructions that this prompt is giving it is not correct because it's telling the AI to go into their LinkedIn profile's website field and see if there's anything available. So let me just fix a couple of things. What I'm going to tell it to do is the website isn't found on LinkedIn. Otherwise, it would have shown up because this was a sales navigator pool. It doesn't need to qualify whether this company is creative or not. And yeah, that's about it. So some additional context. This data comes from a sales nav pool. So would not be found LinkedIn. I don't need this prompt to qualify the company. Just find your company. So let's see. So you're a web research specialist. Find the official website domain for the given company. Search strategy is the company name, location. But if we don't have a website, oh yeah, official site, yeah, cool. Okay, cool. This looks good. So let me copy this. Let me put it back in here. Input data is right here. So what I'm going to do is remove that and then map everything in, and then we'll be good to go. Location. And then we have the LinkedIn URL. Cool. So let me test this out, execute the step. Oh, and I'm using my own. Yeah, I can just put my client's API key afterwards because I'm using my own right now, which is totally fine. Yeah. Okay, cool. So it gave us a result, and it's right here. And we can go check it out. Awesome. That looks good. So that looks to be them. And we just are going to upload this, and once we upload this, our engine will automatically pick it up on the next poll. So I'm going to, I guess, just update the sheet. That's it. That's the video. So update row and sheet. So I hope you guys found this valuable. Let's finish it off here. We're going to match on row number. We're going to go back to the looped over node and then map row number right here. And then we're just updating the domain with the output of this HTTP request. I think the biggest thing you could take away from this video is using linkup.so. They are I never see anybody in this space using them, or maybe I'm just not consuming enough content, but hands down best deep research tool. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this out. I'm going to loop it over, execute the workflow, and if we go to our sheet, we should see that everything is going to be updating right here. What just happened? Cool. So I think the reason why, yeah, it's because I typed it in manually. Anyway, cool. So it's working pretty good. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see. We're getting domains. So out of the 281, yeah, we got 2, 3. Cool, these all look to be right. Out of the 281, maybe even if it's just half, with the results that we're getting now, here, just simple math. So if the reply rate is 7 or 1.6%, and then out of that, well, let's do the math first. So out of 281, let's just say it's half. So let's say only half of these return a domain. It's 140. If the reply rate is 1. What is it? 15%? 1.6? That's shit. What is that? 2 replies? Is that correct? It's 2 replies. So hold on. Times 140. Yeah, it's 2 replies. So 5 divided by 7. So out of those 2 replies, there's a 70% chance that each of them will be positive. So I don't know. To me, I think that's worth it. And that's half. That's with half. So I'm guaranteed at least one opportunity from just doing this alone. So that's why I'm doing this. It's very likely that it'll probably be more than 50%. So If it's even 4 replies, then that means I'll get 2 opportunities. Anyway, hope you guys found this valuable. I'll be doing more tutorials and other things that could help soon. This is really just to show you how you can squeeze more out of your lead list using a quick AI and automation. And we don't even need any parser or formatter. This is just one simple API call. So hope you found it valuable, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you're a business who's looking to generate more leads at a scalable, lean, and hyper-targeted way so that your brand shows up thoughtfully, you can book a call with me on my website. It's down in the description, controlflow.com. So yeah, anyway, talk to you guys soon. Peace.